In the world of shadows, some men disappear by choice, but the past never truly lets go. This is the story of Levon Cade, a man who once operated in the darkest corners of Black Ops, but now simply wants to build a peaceful life for himself and his daughter. But when danger comes knocking, Levon must confront the world he left behind. Levon Cade, played by Statham, is a former Black Ops operative who's seen and done things that haunt most men for a lifetime. After years in the shadows, Levon trades his tactical gear for construction tools. His new life is simple: building homes, raising his daughter, and staying far away from his violent past. His daughter, the light of his life, gives him purpose. For once, Levon believes he can have a normal life. But as with most peaceful stories, the peace is temporary. One day, Levon's boss approaches him with devastating news. His teenage daughter Jenny has disappeared. The police have no solid leads, and time is slipping away. Desperate, his boss asks Levon for help, not as a construction worker, but as the man he once was. The man who was feared in places most people never even knew existed. At first, Levon hesitates. But the thought of a young girl in danger and the helplessness on his boss's face ignites something inside him. The old instincts awaken. Levon starts his search quietly, using the skills that once made him a legend: surveillance, interrogation, pattern recognition. He begins piecing together the fragments of Jenny's disappearance. What starts as a simple missing persons case quickly spirals into something far more sinister. He discovers that Jenny had unknowingly crossed paths with a dangerous criminal organization, one involved in human trafficking and deep underground networks. As Levon digs deeper, he finds himself up against powerful men who operate above the law. They control politicians, law enforcement, and entire industries. But Levon is not intimidated. The deeper the web gets, the more dangerous Levon becomes. Every move is calculated, every decision precise. The calm, disciplined warrior within him fully emerges. The criminal network, now aware of Levon's involvement, tries to stop him. They send men after him, ambushes, threats, bribes, but none of it works. Levon systematically dismantles the operation, one layer at a time. Each confrontation reveals more about the vast reach of the conspiracy. And behind it all stands a shadowy figure, the man truly pulling the strings. Levon tracks down the head of the operation to a secluded compound. Surrounded by armed guards, high-tech surveillance, and fortified defenses, it seems impossible to penetrate. But Levon's skills were forged for moments like this: infiltration, elimination, rescue. With surgical precision, Levon neutralizes the threats and rescues Jenny. The man behind the operation is cornered, exposed and powerless before Levon's quiet fury. With Jenny safe and the operation dismantled, Levon disappears once again into the life he fought so hard to build. But we know one thing: though he may call himself a working man, the warrior beneath will always remain. A Working Man 2025 blends intense action with emotional depth. It's a story of redemption, fatherhood, and the brutal reality that some pasts never fully disappear. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more cinematic deep dives and movie explanations.